Hello, in the last couple of videos, we looked at using CSS to animate elements on the page. In this video, we're going to look at two other ways we can bring moving imagery into our web page that we'll be able to control a little bit more when we get into JavaScript, and that's GIFs and video. So for this video, I'm going to start from scratch. So I'll have an index.html. We'll have a style.css, enter HTML, populate it. We'll have a link, relationship, style sheet, href. We'll call this document video and GIFs. We will just put in an H1 to make sure that everything works. Hello. Start our server. Great, and then we'll just make sure our CSS is connected by styling our H1. Great. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is just have some resets on our CSS. Some of these we've looked at a million times. So margin 0, padding 0. We've also, for images, done a reset of display block and width 100%. But in addition to images, there's lots of elements that act much like images. So SVG, GIF, video, Lottie, player. Okay, and so we can get all of these set up at once. So we're going to create a background video section for the top here, and it's a little bit more involved than just setting background image for a static image. But before we do so, we got to get our video ready. So there's a couple things we need to do. First, I'm going to grab a video. So I just downloaded this wave thing from Adobe Stock. I'm going to copy and paste it over here in the folder we're working in. Then I'm going to open it up with Apple QuickTime. Find a frame I like. Say like that. I'm going to hit Command C to copy. Then I'll open up Photoshop. Make a new file, and when you make a new file and there's something on your clipboard, it will pull that resolution. And then I'll paste it in here, and then I'll say File, Export, Quick Export as PNG. And I will give it, put it in the same folder. It's over here, so it's handy. And I'll give it the same name as the movie. So that's going to be a thumbnail image if the video doesn't load. The next thing we're going to need to do is turn the video itself into an MP4. So to do that, I have Adobe Media Encoder. I'm going to just drop the video into that file. I'm going to do H.264, match source high bitrate, and then I'll make sure it's getting rendered to the same location as the original, and hit play. Okay, so now that we have those elements ready, we'll make a video tag. We'll say autoplay loop. Muted. poster. This will be the still image if it doesn't work. And then the source is the video itself. We'll use the MP4 for that. And there it's working. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is style this so that the text is on top of the video. And the video acts more like a background image. So to do that, we'll give this a class. We'll call this background video. And then over here, we'll say dot background video. Just disable this for a sec. Oops. Background video, we'll say height or minimum height is 100 VH. Object fit will be cover. And then what we're going to do is position this absolutely so that we can have the H1 live on top of the video. So position absolute top 0 left 0. And now there's no H1 hiding under here, but we can't see it, so we're going to do a Z index of -1. There we go. Cool. Then we could style up this H1 a little bit. So we'll say section intro class equals intro. Instead of section, we'll do dot intro. Min height of 100 VH. Display flex. And then we will justify center and align center. Okay, so there's background video, and we can make this look nicer. But let's move into bringing in or getting a GIF ready for our web page here. So to make this GIF, I'm going to open up Photoshop. Then I'm going to say open. I'm going to find my image sequence. And I'm going to click on image sequence so that it doesn't just open the first file. And then you have to tell it what frame rate you created this or you want it to be at. I animated this in 12. And then I do File, Export, Save for Web Legacy. We're looking for GIF. The colors is like how few you can get away with. I might be able to get away with fewer. You can turn up a little compression, which will make the file size smaller, but might not look as nice. And then the thing for our purposes is the looping is embedded in the file. So we're going to have it loop forever. So we'll save this. I will put it in the same video we've been working out of. We'll add it over here. It's an image tag. And the source is our drop. There it is. So that's video and Gifs. Gifs, basically you embed them and that's it. Video, we can unlock some more interactivity using JavaScript.